What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all being blessed and start speaking that into existence within yourself. You know what I'm saying? When people say how you doing, say I'm blessed and I'm highly flavored, or you highly favored. Well, the ancient one brought some things to my attention that I want to bring to your attention that a lot of us know, maybe a lot of us don't know. That when you understand that the zodiac signs on the 12 constellation zodiac signs, how many of them is human? I'll wait. Well, we can't say Gemini, being that the Gemini is two heads. The Gemini's two heads is not showing a full body. When you understand that the Virgo sign is two at times, masculine and feminine. Two, right? All the rest are either animals or something other than. You know what I mean? Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, and so forth and so on. But the Virgo sign is the only human sign. And I say human because hue represents a energy of melon and man, but not all have to be human as far as being melon, because all type of ethnic groups are also Virgo. So let's clear that up. But the power that's represented in Virgo, which is the Christ sign, is being explained, and a lot of researchers and astrologers who really know the truth understand that truth, right? That the Virgo sign is a V. When you understand that the Virgo sign is a V, the V is a point of a tri. See? 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. Virgo is a tri symbol. 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And where is this arrow-like dot point is pointing that represents a upside down pyramid? It's a triangle upside down, but also a pyramid in itself. You see, what is the letter A? The letter A is nothing more than a pyramid. Think about it. The letter A is a pyramid with a line capped off like the pyramid. The capstones, they say in the pyramids, that had that top part that represents the cap. So the architecture design of a is a pyramid that has a point inside of the cap. So if you understand that V that represents Virgo is really as above, so below. Since we know the Hermetic text is as above, so below, the V is pointing downwards. Virgo in the constellation of 12 represents 6. Virgo represents 6. Understand that the 6 up top lines and connects to that point that's going downward to the 12, right? Because Pisces makes the 12th zodiac sign, which is a circle. What's so powerful about this is to those who have Virgo sun and Pisces moon, is which my sign is, Virgo sun and Pisces moon, and a lot of you are the same. If you understand, there is a energy and connected to it, because the planets give power and energy to everything that's happening on Earth. The Virgo represents the V is dealing with love. That's why they showed the two likened to Mary and Jesus. This is why you see this in the Last Supper of the 13 disciples, because Mary represents the 13. She's not hidden. It's not the Last Supper of 12. It says the Last Supper. And it don't say the Last Supper of 13, because when you know your science and you study, you understand that the V that's at the Last Supper is representing of Virgo. The power of Virgo, the first three letters in Virgo is really hidden, because the V is really an A. A-I-R, which says ergo, the air, that which is hidden. Amen is the hidden one. You can't pinpoint where the air is. You can't pinpoint where the nectar is. You can't pinpoint the word as you say God is. But in Virgo, representing likened to the symbol of the inverted pyramid, right? In the inverted pyramid. But it is pointing downward to the Pisces. Now, the circle in itself in the constellation represents the circle, the cipher. And Pisces has the first two letters that says pi. Pi, as you know in math, pi is 3.14. It's the area of a circle. And even in Virgo and pi, circle, listen, circle, pi, sees, dealing with water, but pi is dealing with the circle, because pi C represents a circle. And at the 12th point up under Virgo, the middle point of the eye in the constellation is a circle in itself. Excuse me. This circle connects to this circle, and the Virgo, the V, is shooting down into a portal, into the water, the Pisces. Because you know, when you understand the sea represents the sea in the ocean. As you go in the depth of the sea, in the depth of the sea, it's a whole new world. The power of Virgo is telling you the air, go. And the mystery within itself, only understood by many in the hidden who understand occult knowledge, understand that the air go, or the air Z.
The Amen mysteries, from Z counting right to left. R is 9. From R to I is 9. And then from I to A is 8. Is 8. But A plus 8 equals 9, which makes air Z.
It's coded to identify with one having the abilities to be able to move through the realms in the ether. Virgo, Pisces is so powerful about Pisces.
A book that I recommend y'all read by Annie Marie, dealing with the Kundalini, the symbols. As you can see, the circles connect, which makes the fish, which is also represent of the 8, is the reason why you see the Z is 26 in the alphabet, but 2 plus 6 is 8, which is the Pisces symbol. The symbol for the mergers of the polarities, inner unification, which is identifying the process of the Kundalini awakening. As you can see, Mary and Jesus, 2 heads together. The examples from this Christian art I'm not going to read too much of it, but let me get to the bold print. The VIRGO Pisces is the intersection of two equal semi-overlapping circles. The overlapping part is shaped like a symbolized fish. The VIRGO Pisces has the same esoteric meaning as the hexagram, the fusion of opposites in Christianity. The fish, as you can see, the Greek letters, or Roman, whichever one it is, that means Christ, is one of the symbols for Christ. The historians differ on its origins, but in her book, John the Baptist, Who Became Jesus the Christ, I show the roots and meaning of this symbol of Jesus. The VIRGO Pisces stands for the inner oneness, the end results of the process of the Kundalini awakening. And as you can see, the fish and the fish inside of the two circles, which represents the 8. So this is the Pisces. As you can see, Pisces is synonymous to Christ. And as you can also tell in the Last Supper, that Virgo and Pisces are one and the same.
In Christian literature, that the Christ represents the fish, and the fish represents the 8. The fish represents the 8. Pisces circle, the middle point of the constellation circle and circle represents the 8, the rotation, the energy of the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon represents that which is polarity of dark matter and light, dark and light, working together. Understand, the signs in Pisces and Virgo speaks for itself. The first letter in Pisces is what? P. P is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. Listen, 1 and 6 is 7. Understand, Virgo, above Virgo, the V represents what?
Is the 22nd letter in the alphabet, right? So 2 plus 2 equals 4. So what we have is 4 and 7. 7 is what placement in the alphabet? 7 is G. Now, in the middle, now mind you, 7 is the letter for Pisces, which makes 7. In the middle is a cipher, so the middle of the zodiac represents a circle, O. And above Pisces is the 22, that equals 4. That makes the fourth letter in the alphabet is D, which you get D-O-G, which also represent G-O-D. Is why Virgo and Pisces represent the dog, the jackal, as well as the Christ, G-O-D, God.
The V represents 5 in Roman, right? V is 5. The fifth letter in the alphabet is what? It's E. A, B, C, D, E. Listen, 7 and E, if you understand, 7 is flipped to form a L. 7 is flipped to form a L. The E, L and E is really EL, which represents El, which represent Elohim, El, Angel, Raphael, Michael, archangels. Not just archangels, but it also represents an angle, as people speak on the angel of light. But we know that that angel word has been grafted and it made that to be something that was crystallized. Because what was it before there was the word Christianity? What did we call light beings? what do we call the nethers? What do we call that energy that protects the all? Use what you may, but understand that even in Pisces, the first letter in pi is 7, and 5 equals 12 again, which represents circle in circle. The Most High, I don't use the word God because God is a made-up word, but also a made-up word to identify with something that has its relevance. But at the same time, when you place a divine being into a form, it takes away the powerful. But we have to speak to people according to their intellect. Okay? So 7 plus 5 is 12. Pisces represent 12. The connection of a double circle. First letter connects, Virgo connects to Pisces in a circle. Right? First letter to first letter connects to a circle. Pisces connects to the circle within the middle of the constellation, circle to circle. And Virgo in itself representing a triangle, pyramid, phallus, entering downward into the pie of woman that represents the two of woman and man. Because Virgo itself represents love. This is where you get Cupid from. Cupid represents the love. The red and the blue represents, the blue and the red represents Mary, the water of a woman, the seed, pie and the seed. The red represents Virgo, the red and the blue connecting together, right? Coming together. And that means something. Understand your sign. Understand that there's a hidden occult meaning in all things. The 12 and the 6 represents Virgo 6, 12, 6, 6. This is why it says in Revelation that it'll be the mark of the beast. It's the number of a man. Amen. When you pray, you say amen. And it's talking about what? It's talking about a who? It's talking about a man. Amen. This is why we come from a woman. And in the word woman is O-M-A-N. It's grammar to say amen. If you understand the power of woman, how woman is connected to Virgo, the sign of the Christ. You see, because the W represents 23, as I explained to you. 2 and 3. Amen represents the hidden one. Research. Amen means the hidden one. 1, 2, 3. That's triformation. The hidden one. The W is 23. 1, 2, 3. That's triformation. Everything is dealing with math, and math is everything. So do your research and understand the science, because everything is shredded in mystery. And even the word mystery, you have Mr. You have even in Mr. the connection of the two. Mr., Miss, and how they say Miss, and how they say Mr., Re, and you hear Re on the end of it, because you cannot escape Re. Re happen to be in all things. So the ancient ones want me to drop this knowledge to you to understand that you are powerful than you think. When you understand that the energy that's inside you is a inner G, the God that's within you. Hotep 1.